Let's see how this guy starts off with pretty good view.
Affected mode's back here.
Views. 33.6 million.
So affected used to be a mode that you could play on like the old COD games.
My wife. That's the start of the tweet that got 33 million views. Thank you for announcing that to the entire world. Let me run a quick tweet real quick that you're a whore. And that's going to go out to 33 million.
33 billion people, baby. Sorry,
Thanks for sharing.
So if you do clean it, by the distribution.
Yeah,
you get kicked by them.
It says in the one. Even if you delete this, the internet.
You're doing that's essentially seduce me.
It's you know it's a whore.
What is life without a bit of fresh? Fucking dream is just stuck in my head. Never should have watched the stuff that shit. Early the once a month. Maybe I can resist. No, I can surf sounds like singing like Duffy Jr. No, I need that. That's shit.
What was they doing? She was then
miss you, baby, miss the blinking. Yeah, it seems like I've got to buy this ammo, don't you see?
story as old as time.
This thing to destroy these crystals.
He was then radically shown. He made it to church. The James did not. Constance. Puritan books in the book. Greek. He doesn't think back.
Oh.
It was a rendezvous.
It was a rendezvous.
Yeah.
Oh.
He thinks back to that. He goes, oh, what a horrible person to be. So I'm sure she's not thinking of those twists looking at your story. It says guilty. We got to know each other well. The whole little thing. This is the film. We raised for 2.5. We didn't see
It looks like it's gone away.
No, it's more just about the old crystal.
this would be
Like earlier on when I was first buying all that was amazing source that's blue.
our first kiss with
shit.
each other.
The good shit. Look how much is in there saying you just crystal and something they can see that. Not quite a few.
Excellent conscious product, which feels at this good. AJ Bell. Gymnast.
My personal favourite is non-train, basically.
Brown white, really thick, really thin.
Most of my music centres around themes of love.
Teens.
My 40 double shit.
My music was when you get to the run. Really down the average one of YouTube, you go straight back to the sleep, there's no gap. So you go from jogging to music back to music.
He says,
household. I grew up in a Christian household, but they still don't live like Christian ways. So if you grew up in a Christian household, you grew up in a non-Christian household, grew up in a Christian household, they might fall from Christian, but they're not Christian. We get it out. Like, so rather, I grew up with a tiger pen. You know tigers. Wow.
But she loves the deep, she had to continue to love the deep. Alright, that's all there is to it. That's all there is to it. So this cop thinks, oh, she found the Bible. Now she's cured.
Oh God.
Now she doesn't want to be passed around
Drunk.
by the border potties at the rave. Right? Wrong. We've been married for over 5 years. She's been the most wonderful and godly wife. Not only is she a wonderful wife, but she's godly. Mother to our 3 children and homemaker, you can imagine. Here's the thing though, they're not your children.
Proximity chat. All everyone code lobby. Only part.
Even if you're the one who got what's right, they're not entirely listen.
Oh, something else. Was that you? Oh, there's something in the house.
People don't want to talk about this. People don't want it. But when a woman has semen from outside,
Oh God, I tried it on the arm rig. Some got the arm rig. I've got to go bite ice bullets.
So when some chick has 50 bodies, 100 bodies, that isn't hard to me. It's hard to understand. It's just the flip way about it. Exactly. Anything she's thinking about is just you probably
Oh, no.
Do is during unfortunately.
Yeah.
Definitely during that year that this got become definitely. I just noticed, you'll get something in your head. A bunch of people. That kid you have just did. There's just a man.
Oh, that's such an already killed us there. Oh.
Just lie. He's more good and more good.
No. How about that next spot? Look at this.
Guys, I don't want to spoil this for you because you'll watch the video that she said herself in a video. She lost count of how many people she fucked.
If I had time, I'd pop one in your ass too.
But she's more sure than most people. I think you did good enough, right?
How do you measure that purity? I mean, if you're pure, you're pure, right? And there's no like degrees of purity. You're like, oh, look at that. Nope. Hold on.
Even if you would track the number or screen, if you Number two, at a minimum, before you get the phone right. But it's not free. It's not fair. It's not good. Once you've lost track, you're probably not the 100.
Yeah.
At least 50.
Yeah, you have to start thinking how many is good.
I feel like this didn't
It's 20 odd, it's about 20.
You will be more conscious of how many they started.
Yes.
And they keep track. Really good record. How can you lose track? That's what I'm saying. It's that for them to include, it's got to be minimum progress. I wouldn't even say 30. I'd say minimum 50. But honestly, it's probably over. At least 50 years, so you will lose track. So let's jump back to this two. There's a he's more clear than most urgent. But he's done so many boosts left. But he's more clear. Okay. And biblical purity has less to do with past sin, although they certainly have, and more to do with when past sin and daily differences of knowledgeability. That's this is the pure question.
The purity that we could say never expect
Not so many dudes that she lost that. Oh, okay, maybe she was a prostitute. Yeah. But first of all, a prostitute back then is so good for surviving. When you talk about OnlyFans, you go girl.
A lot of ladies will consider marriage a prostitution.
Double tap the fucking head.
This chick, his wife, is choosing to sleep with him. And in fact, he's good. He's like that. Yep. Oh, I need Christian men that still stayed with their wife after they cheated. Granted, they had kids and didn't want to break up the house, but yeah. Dude.
The only way you can be a bad Christian. It's really weird, isn't it? Almost, it's one of those few things where the actions of the few are used to judge the masses and comfortable doing so. It's like, it's only way to say that because this one man cheated, was a bad Christian, that means all Christians are hypocrites. It's just as dodgy as saying because that black person mugged someone over there, all black people mug people. It's crazy. It's crazy. That's the cope, I think, unfortunately. I think a lot of people are uncomfortable not being religious and uncomfortable talking to religious people because, like, truly religious people,
okay, so first
they're different, aren't they? There's a calmness to them, a serenity to them. They're pretty confident. That's what I'm saying. They know there's no death. Yeah, they know they're doing the instructions they've been given. And when there's no better answers, that's the weird thing. I don't understand there are better answers. You know, like if someone turn around and say, well, this is how the Big Bang Theory works, this is where it came from, we know this for a fact. Yeah, but they can't. So it's not like there's something better for these people to say, well, you can't even explain this, and this. But you can't explain anything. I mean, they've got some answers. They at least have an idea. It may not be the right ideas, but they've got an idea. But it's the same as that weird one, isn't it?
So that's number one.
Back from there, they listen to people in like
some chick who
the
bangs
cloth people, the priests, they're going, oh, it's only because this guy tells you. It's like, yeah, but how do you know the Big Bang's real? Because scientists told me. Yeah.
Watch his feet.
And then they'll do that, yeah, but loads of scientists reckon. Yeah, but so loads of priests. What are you talking about? They're confused. Why is there, what I'm asking you is, why is their word worth more that person's word over there? Why? You can't say university or college education because Catholics, Christians have those. And in fact, theirs are so good, the secular people will fake being religious to send their kids to it. So it can't be education and anything like that. So what is it about those scientists you trust more than, say, the Pope or Hindus or Muslims or Sikhs? What is it about them? Why is it trust them? And then that's it. Yeah. So we'll go that extra step with, well, they can find evidence. Say, what evidence? They showed me this thing, they looked at the sky, pointed to it, and that's it. It's like, yeah, but how do you know that's what it is? No, when someone turns around and tells you this number is a genetic code, how do you know? You don't know any more than the person who's going to the church, isn't it? Yeah. And I think that's what disturbs a lot of people. They realise that with the challenge and that kind of stuff, they start realising themselves their own knowledge about a lot of things is a bit shaky.
During a sewer sermon?
Shit.
Of all the times to take a shower, you're going to take a shower right before the shower? Because this side was a virgin with way.
Yes.
I was just relevant. I was just relevant. That's what I saw what this man is right with. You have to watch this one. Yeah. Oh, I don't think you put this live.
I'll show you this one.
I don't care about this.
Look, I'm straight.
You'll be watching. If you don't care about this, you don't have to watch it. And you're making it sound like I'm sort of some sort of ethical. This is 33 million views. So if you're going to watch a bunch of you want to talk how you feel.
Now you just look like burnt meat on a skewer.
Hey, so I'm just telling you what you're interested in. We'll make a show about that. Huh? How about that?
That's like you say,
Last place in this year's I Talk to Compo goes to you.
It'd only be forgiven. It's not like you can carry on doing what you're doing. Have no like thinking it'd still be thinking that just happened. It's a man. You have to comply to what they want.
Simple.
Oh, it's little horse.
Some of these things
And top is that's the good. And then it gets creepy in it. So like nothing's like that. It's not like you go to the kitchen and half giving you some. You can only advise you what you do to make sure you get to the other side. The guy's looking dead in the eye. They go, so I'm like February 13th, you did this, you're like, well, yeah. If you remember, February 14th, it's like,
great, you want to get a
no.
Fantastic.
No. I do like cheese and pickles. It's one of my favourite sandwiches.
It's only for critical, but this guy, the egg is dirty. It was that important. It was that important. That's not even a kiss for the guy. But, oh, totally fine. It's extremely ugly.
Also, we're getting
How
this
do you
fucking
defend it?
monster.
The exact opposite of your person. There's some serious fucking.
50,000 people. I'm not surprised at them. Come on, man. Good title. remember the community's a lot bigger. You forget you're talking about people who don't live in communities. If you don't live in a community with Christians, you're probably the most Christians. Most Christians. Most people raised Christians.
But he was telling a story about the woman that he married.
Yeah. Yeah. So I just this is the crazy one. It's just a lot of different cases of Christianity and all of the religions. When people turn around and say that a Sikh, a Hindu, an Islam person is a virgin, people just nod sagely and go, oh yes. Say something about Christians, and suddenly, even though it's exactly the same, everyone's human, everyone's like thinking, suddenly it's like, most of them. It's just one of those weird things where the masses are judged by individuals paid as equal silent. And weird enough, it's always the people who were there because it's really lefty, and then turn around and do the whole, I don't like to judge, that's why I don't do that. It's like, bro, you're the best judge in the fucking
You have to look down at the stuff. You have to look down on the judges and stuff. But then it's still never shut. You have to say that, oh, you're good, that's what you're doing.
Lets everyone know who's boss.
Yes. Coming from this, yeah. Well, most of them probably reduce section most of the screw on. I do tell what to say. That's not me. That's like go to counselling and all the rest of it. That's just one of those weird things. Prison also shows it when adult men are raped, they get over it. Easy is a harsh word, but they seem to recover more. Whereas ladies, it affects them for everything. What he's on about isn't that. What he's on about now isn't sex. It has to be in relationship. It's like if a woman, you'll be less likely to see a woman that's married 6 times than you'll see a man.
It doesn't matter when or where it is.
It happens, but you'll see a lot more of it. So like that's why men multiple marry rather than women. It's very rare that women have multiple husbands. It's weird, isn't it?
This kid has got arms like a lizard, but it's from the ripped mouth.
Nam used to say you can't buy happiness. Nam was full of shit.
Also, that's all I've grown from village, it's fucking crazy. Right, time's up. Now to get to the fucking sun. He's like, I get this robot to follow it all the way over there, then kill him within a certain time period, otherwise you're dead. Let's see, that was a man, it says I was chiseling through a prison wall. Oh! Alright, there's his tooth. Shit.
So, I think you have this game.
Anyone hear that one? Please, tell me someone heard that. How do you like that, you kid dog? Honestly, who the fuck let me have this? I can't even be trusted with scissors. Seriously, ask anyone.
So this guy, the one that's good. From what this guy has, from what he just said what he was saying, this guy's good. But the three
No, dead. Oh, all that way. Motherfucker. That way.
he did nothing in the other than
Do you know if he's actually going to see that? Twice. This time. Hey, good. The fuck you, right?
he's thinking that he would fight for the advantage, so it's not. As opposed to talking about the 80s style. And I saw it. So I never look at, like 80s stuff and get all defended. Okay? Steve, oh my god, dude, Steve's wife. Steven Flush was in 50 juicy
Oh, that's not me. Took beers into just to back up. Oh,
that's really
back
fun.
into the cab.
Holy dude, thank you so much.
It's the chicken with beer.
You
That's all I did. I know you're so suspicious of me.
Maybe because I'm coding my house.
This is so bad that you fell down that roof.
There's a huge bucket somewhere with beer in this.
In addition to this position, you get hardcore foolery rather than just like that.
It is.
Oh, speaking of sewage running, 1 p.m. Pacific time, we have a new video on sewer. Right. We put the thanks again for the sewer. We put the doctor there. Into your platform, and it's straight up the delivery. That's it. There's stuff before. That's a good deal. So this stuff is what's the direction. Basically, salvage for you syrup. That's so good. You had this already? I don't remember what you did. What do you put? Oh, what? You know what I'm going to do with this, baby? Check this out. This is cool. Let's do that. No, this thing. No, he looks sriracha. This is sour. But they put it in a sriracha looking bottle with a sriracha looking label. but it's a sour candy stick. Yeah, we're gonna put sriracha in there. Yeah, so it's their funny take on sriracha, but it's actually sour candy syrup. I see syrup, but then I know that reviews and no, it's not spicy. Man, I haven't tried it yet. Guys, I saved this for you. I got this a few days ago, but I saved this to try and review. But from where I read the reviews, it's not spicy. It's just sour candy syrup. Then it's drizzled. I think great. By the way, I'm not getting paid for this. Not getting paid for this, dude. I've done it. Yeah. That's solid trade. That's a good drink, but I need more syrup. I barely tasted it. But overall, I really quite enjoyed that drink.
Got some benefits. Let's just run to being able to leave the match. Be the
I
expert.
don't think I'm putting enough to really taste the difference, but I feel like it's elevated my soda a bit. I still want to use it all up. But one of my favorites, I've discussed this before, is just taking straight up Pepsi or straight up Dr. Pepper and putting cherry flavored liquid benefit. Water's not good. Water's not good. It dilutes all your electrons. It dilutes the food. Did you know, listen, I'm lactose intolerant, but did you know, you can look this up, milk is more hydrating than water. Okay? You don't push this whole 8 cups of water thing, a big bottle of water. That's it. Water is good. No, it's not. Water is not good for you. I'm not saying liquids are bad. Drink orange juice. Drink milk. Drink soda, full sugar soda, as much as you can. It's good for you. Water. Just me.
Just too much water. That's what enough for me to just go and just one of these young spaces. It's more about sensible. But then, you got back there suddenly. Follow that food truck and sell it. People play that one. Got that Paddy Burger that's that big square, fucking load of little tents and things like that, all these little events that like teaching you how to consume.
Good luck to you.
Yes, yeah.
Oh, Ali, last week you said that you have a dating horror story you're going to share with us this week. Are you ready to do that on the big stream? No pressure. You said you wanted to. No pressure. But is that something that you would like to share?
There's a little white bag, I think.
We're going to go over
Just carry that thing.
Okay.
We left some outside the front door though, so it's possible that the one's out there. But then you probably see you came back. It was outside.
You live. Find the Shadow Smith Calderas. I shall watch over you as best I can.
Give me 5. I can't use any of my phone. Why did we find it?
Will this Calderas be happy to meet us in Viperian Wars?
You don't miss it. You want to miss out on the story? Where did you find the story?
I am on today.
That's what I never got things. I'm sticking little fingers. No. That's like Cheeto dust everywhere. No. It must be contained. Screw my ass. Yeah, there's definitely someone on there. Or maybe it's not the challenge. Sorry, because he just someone killed I was not someone killed 150 assaults. The last game I killed over 500. So I keep forgetting that it's a different
Big
levels and
Bad Logan's
challenges.
not getting another shot at me.
Hi everyone, I'm Michael with that. As long as I'm just a big friend, you're excited.
She's been divorced.
Alright, here we go. Episode 3, we're just starting.
I won the second challenge, and I tried to figure out my own using statutory relative to looking for anyway, shirt, and I went to the second shirt.
Okay, so for people that said that before, about the Idol, that movie with Nicolas Cage or something, you think she's wrong? Donny Osmond?
Something. Could be Facebook. Leave seven shirts. A song.
Mean Idol.
Kids, and I should be out. My recipe we both were very confused.
I think that was a song he sang. We're getting somewhere with Donny Osmond. That's what you're saying. Alright, so Donny Osmond confirmed then.
What's the best gift that you've had?
It definitely ain't nothing material. Yeah, I value nice things, but it's not something I would probably spend too much of my own money on.
Absolutely.
I've been working for a year, bags, making sure all this practice gears, you know what I mean? And you go to this jewelry store, like Valentine's Day, you're dating like ordinary girls.
Oh wait, everyone was okay with that?
From what it seemed like, it's a nice situation. Girls is matching bracelets.
What about matching? Like a matching.
He's buying this thing. I'm like, you gonna buy this? And he's telling me who the girl is. Yeah, that's for this one. I'm like the general manager's daughter. And I'm like, his personal assistant. Are they gonna know this? Like, yeah, I'm marking my territory so they know who they belong to.
Here goes the dog. He's lying right now. That's his story. That's something he does. Sly dog. I see right through you.
I'm looking at my celebrity right. Like, his honest, this guy is very generous, but at the same time very territorial, selfish, and collector of nice things.
That's crazy behavior. There's so many football things.
That's the finale.
Tool Academy UK British finale. The finale that we've all kind of been waiting for. The show has been. Unhappy girlfriends. Oh, no subtitles. Oh, fuck. We're ruined. the one time we needed them. Oh, shit. You got any translators in chat? That'd be a big help. Also, I feel like British was a little bit more thick back then, too. Literally just like 15 years ago. I think it was a little bit more thick.
12 absolute
Who's that British accent?
Seeking energy savings. Always keep your energy prices under the price cap with Next Pledge. Satisfy those savings cravings with your Next.
Nintendo Switch 2. Enjoy a bigger 7.9-inch screen or connect to a TV and play in up to 4K resolution. Play games like you're all in the same room, even if you're miles apart.
So fucking boomerish, though, these fucking
compatible Nintendo Switch games.
yeah, that was the first episode. Fuck, she hasn't numbered him yet. Do I number the numbered?
Yeah.
But tools don't realise that
They're tools!
so we trick them into competing with
Tools don't know they're tools. And when you're a tool, you're going to be a tool. You fact around. Get fact. Can you find out? No. Is that tool around there? Yeah, it's right.
competing for Mr.
Intense competition, my friend. If your lady ain't satisfied with your progress, you're getting caught. There. Would be intense getting. Being popular ladies, though. You could never make it a phone either from widely running over. Oh, I know it's ready to get caught up. Look at that. What did you do, Tackle, man? He dated her sister and banged her up. No, I know it's really get caught up. That's what you should be. You should have 3 stories. Then the worst one gets cornholed at the end of it. The audience. Call it cornhole justice. Or the justice hole. That's someone who's willing to do the business. Because that's the problem. That's why the rapist is happy raping. Because you don't want to like inflict having to cornhole someone or someone who doesn't need the cornhole. That's what's wrong. And that's not what the show's about. For a model show. So you need someone because I assume they've been trying to produce this. No one wants to get cornhole. Well, they do. What are you gonna? Oh god, yeah, you'd have to care for that. They're the deviants who want to be cornhole. Because they're gonna infiltrate the show, aren't they? Oh no, terrible things happen. Take it, boy, you're feeling okay. Yep. Hey. Oh, what's it up?
Oh, fuck. Oh, aviators. Just look at these guys.
Look at these tools.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like if you've got a hate speech, it's not really.
Oh my god! This is mine. This is definitely mine. Look at the side of it.
Okay, sorry. This is mad. This is definitely mad.
What the guys don't know is that they've been stitched up by their long-suffering girlfriends.
They got
So you the Japanese do the British accent, isn't it? Well, that's not my favourite, the American guy. The American one, he's one of his eyes. Yeah, got it. Like it's very credible. Right through the project. Oh no. Can you imagine if you recognise someone on full academy? Okay, that's
You're going to be seeing me once a week.
oh no, it's not the same woman, is it? It's a different woman.
Just kind of really briefly, people tell me why you enrolled them in Tool Academy.
Not Trina, but I can work with this.
Yeah, but Trina had a certain child, but she was winding them up for it, actually. You reacted violently, and that's good.
Is that a British word?
I think he's alright.
Right? But his name's not Randy? Is that a British thing? Do I make you Randy?
Oh, you got to worry about the opposite. You got to worry about excessive
Do I make you
with
Randy?
this condition.
Randy?
The other bowl was empty downstairs when we got back.
Randy. I can't believe
No,
the
no, no.
first full name is completely a British term. Sick.
I think he's he may be. He's young time for insulin.
Yes.
I mean, getting smaller
Yeah,
bit,
yeah.
isn't it? It should be alright. I just think he's losing a bit of weight. It's good to take him in. Take him in Friday. Such a good bonkers. Oh shit, yeah. He's wants to worry about those things. Don't be that dodgy, man. He wants to worry about it. Well, all of them now. It's the opposite now because they're all that fucking old age, aren't they? So you've got fucking Leo, Fluffy because he's old, because he's their dad, so he's old. They're all what, like 10, 12, they've all got at least 12 years old. All people say 12 years old. They've got to at least be 12 years old. Maybe not Leo, Karen, Tiggy. There's about half of them, isn't it? About 6, 7 of them that are maybe 12, 14, 15. Your age. Oh yeah, we'll get him in Friday. We'll get Thingy we can pick it on Monday. Then maybe Timmy the Friday after that. Then the Friday back end of that week. He won't be next week, because that's the thing.
Like Wednesday, both together Wednesday, because it only basically costs us an extra 30 quid. Just get both of them in together, because it's the one taxi fare getting them there.
Oh. $2:30 finishes, Becky. 2:30 finishes. Living fucking.
If she's your family, then I reckon we can take an ass kicking for her.
Or the Americans say, what? I used to think that Jim Cornette was saying it politely when he said fuck. I don't know how they say it. I don't say it's fuck.
Stop thinking about how nice Baytherian was after we kicked his ass. Even a mortal can change his stripes. I reckon anyone can.
Ooh, what's this?
When Carver found one of these, he lit up like it was his damn birthday. It's gotta be good.
Oh.
Bonus points.
I'm going to look at that with this right. Oh, Jesus. Ouch. That was a bit expensive. $10? Let's save that. Hiss. I do that way. Hiss, not Chris. Is that Chris? Did she say hiss or kiss? No, Chris. Don't his name. I'm sure she just says I'm married to Hiss. I'm sure she said Hiss. Oh, Chris. Cliff. Hiss. Kiss.
How are you ever getting slaved?
Hiss.
Oh, why pick
Hiss.
me to fix it? It's living in my head rent free.
Hiss. I'm sure she said hiss. Hiss. outside. Your darling.
Fuck, that was gorgeous.
And the fuck you do, you know, the fuck you do. Like, hang on, you being a weird cockney
What if
mock.
the others never get turned back to
Yeah.
normal? What if they keep getting worse and me and Dempsey have to put them
Peaky
down?
Blinders go around the world with their It's like the lie they tell themselves. The lie they tell themselves there about Peaky Blinders. The show that they put in the accent sexy. Let's be honest, I mean, I have a Birmingham accent. Let's be honest with you. It's not like, you know, from outside of the roof, so, there you go, that's what I mean. What the fuck is sexy about that? Peaky Blinders made it sexy. It's like, well, I haven't seen Peaky Blinders, but I feel if they made the accent sexy, they haven't done the perfect accent. But Lady Henry owned Hamlet. No, I thought they were doing like, you know, the fresh off the boat Irish just meets Birmingham accent. That's what I thought. Yeah, because he talks like this. Mr. Shelby, you gotta be careful. Yeah, if you got a proper brother. No. Oh, you imagine the poor Americans who are really into Peaky Blinders, they come to Birmingham. Well, that's what they get greeted with. You're more right, Bab. Where's the promise? Where's the promise? Oh, darling, we'll take you to the centre of Birmingham. Don't you worry, we'll get you sorted. Sit you down, get some fish and chips, a bit of water, and there you go. And that's it. That's it. And it gets worse when they get drunk. What do you mean they? I am one of them. It's like shoot on one of them. Oh, wait. I have a fucking problem. It's because I've been living too long in Dudley. That's what it fucking is. Dudley. Like, basically, you know what? I hear the same thing. I don't mean to be mean, but when you say Dudley and then you say Doodley, I hear the same thing. It's just, I know you hear something different, but I don't. I did buy 2 sets of because I would have bought 3, but I don't do the orange ones anymore. Didn't they used to be like fishy or something like that? I remember like they used to be like a greeny yellow. Yeah, well, they did have them. Yes, that sounds right. Or do you reckon they've stopped giving us that because we no longer get scampi? Because remember, scampi used to be the cheap fish. It's like that's what I mean. So scampi used to be a very cheap, easy thing to get, weren't it, in Britain? Now, as you say, it's got really expensive. So do you reckon that's why they're taking the scampi crisps from the shops? No, something about that taste of it. Oh, I remember scampi. I'll get a bag of 12 scampi bites. Fucking £1, darling. Now, £2.50. Not happy about that.
You get 12 scampi balls for £3.50.
So, it's insane, isn't it? Do you remember they used to be a starter? That's how cheap they were. They used to be starters in restaurants, and you'd have scampi and chips for the main, isn't it? Not that you'd eat both at the same time. What I mean is you'd have the starter, which would be a bowl of scampi with a lemon wet. Or you'd have the main, scampi chips and mushy poo. It's really fucking awesome, cool, Julie. Put all that there.
I'm the monster here.
Sweeney
Not you wobbly
Harvey's will
beef
just
sticks.
pop up shit. Oh, I love how backfired on that Pierce Morgan when he stormed off. Fine. So why they got that guy? I mean, I don't know much about that guy. All I know is the dude and that Emily. That's the weird thing. I know more of you being mocked by a guy with a ski
before you
hat
really
than
do end
about
up a
that
corpse.
kid. But for kid, it was just really weird. I how Piers Morgan winding him up in the thing because the guy seems to be polite. That's why Kirk Cameron didn't get really friendly thing. Everything really polite going with the guy. He said, look, I'm here to talk about things. You just pick someone off, you go home run. I think you're this, I think you're that. And it's like, okay, you just like it because you're white. So, oh shit. And look, they put Yanni G as well, didn't they? Is it because I'm a black man? Is it because your wife says, I wanted to use me like a toy, and I am a big black man. Is that what's making you angry? And he's so calm in his delivery. It's like, I wonder if they would totally leave the room as well, because, like, they say he's the worst person to send in. Because he didn't really expose anything, and now that he's old and grey, he's no innocence. Doesn't wash.
Doesn't wash anymore.
Thing. I mean, for me, my opinion changed. Well, honestly, that's the thing. He's a great interviewer. That's the weird thing. But I didn't really enjoy his shows after that one where he went to the cat house in America. Yeah. And that girl really fell for him. And he's encouraging. Even the owners ended up having to send her off on holiday, paying her to go because she was getting so involved. And he was encouraging. I understand he's a journalist, he's got to get his thing, you understand that completely. But when someone's making it obvious and you're encouraging that, yes, given she was emotionally attaching herself. No. Yeah, so I might, when people want to see what negative masculinity can look like, watch how he treats that woman to get a story out. It's the fact where she's a lady of the night who's worked many years, and the owners were uncomfortable with what they see, so they sent her home with pays her. And he's like, I think if people became out later, he banged her. I know that sounds terrible, but then at least there was some kind of relationship there, I mean, rather than just milking it. I don't know. He's good at what he does, he's very good when he does his interviews and the rest of it, but I think he's now a bit too old to be doing that same innocent thing that he did. He's now be doing what Russell Brand did when he grew. Now Russell Brand just flexes his intelligence because he can hide it. And that's what's going on with him, but you know what I mean. It's one of those, like when Russell Brand was young, he used to hint at his education just to introduce his comedy word, like he'd gone about like his English lit thing, how he fascinates me so much. He got which is foolishness. But then now, he doesn't bother hiding that he's like a George Galloway, but he's got a lot of knowledge about a lot of different subjects, isn't it? Because he can converse on a lot of different things, can't he? And moves through like that. But he takes the easy route. He's the kind of doctor that will watch the maybe stop rubbing it. Just I have to watch it about the script because the three he's picked. Well, he's probably got more than that, but the three I saw. They're not the. What is him? So I think that's another thing as well. When people would have gone off to look at this guy after doing that Piers Morgan to get a lot more coverage than me. A lot of them realise the dude got Piers Morgan, the one who gets piss taken out, he's the one who does like streets with his mother. Yeah, she's always in a lot of his stuff and all the rest of it, watching what he does. So, the thing is, do you reckon me on the interview that to three toxic things?
Bloody shitbag reminded me of Franco.
The things that the ones inside, the ones I've seen it do, the ones I've seen on the documentary of all products to sing on the list. You reckon that was unconscious? I reckon, that might be why that feminist magazine turned on it. Okay. It's like, because it really baffled me, because they were on about like how basically didn't make the manosphere depicted like what it is, like how dangerous it is, and how toxic the message can actually be. And he seems to present it more of this, with these fringe people. Yeah. That kind of thing. Which I believe they are. I believe his version. Blaming them for your charge by blaming Marilyn Manson. I'm not saying. I believe it's an indicator more than a creator. Like the fact that they're listening to them, so they've got not that they've got the truth, but what I mean is that there's so much going on. Like your child listening to porn, spewing out murdering your parents.
Should have ended me. Now
you think it doesn't necessarily mean
that they're aggressive or anything like that, or ever will be. For example, like if they're listening to porn, you're a single mother or a single dad, and you've got people coming in at your head, they could easily be for you, they could easily be used by people. Because a lot of their stuff like sexual abuse, isn't it? You know, stuff is something for kids, so it could either that. So I'm not saying it necessarily points to a murder or a murder. You know, I mean all aspects. I mean then like other people listen to and consume it to be a reflection of how they're feeling inside. But I don't think it creates it, because you're always listening to stuff you're drawn to. I mean, if you listen to stuff that reflects what's inside, it's a cycle. It can reinforce it, it can give you new ways of expressing it, but I don't think it creates it. So I think if you're a woman hater, you'll be born a woman hater. It's sort of happened, don't it? That will really crystallise it for you. When the single mother, I don't think it's kind of weird. That's the weird thing. I just think they're the ones we see, because they're the ones most likely to have a spoiled thing, aren't they? When you see the single friend on it. I mean, what that really just shows you is single mother. It's very spoiled how he talks to all the rest of it. You know, very dismissive. She lets him because she loves him. She talks to a proper little kid. She's more like that. I'm not saying all this stuff. Yeah, yes, she feels like she's found her edge, mate, not necessarily. Like, all because you haven't got positive ways of kicking. Yeah, I think that's it. Yes. Yeah. He was a bit too keen. Yeah. That's bad. That's it. Yeah, because then you know that if you have a child, it's not going to have balance. Just to do the reports of pheromones or wrestling chemical bonding. The dad also puts out the same thing. Not the exact same chemical, sorry. They're like a. No, but that's what I'm saying. No, but that's what I'm saying. I'm saying like that's one of the reasons he can. Because like, well, I can't. You just haven't they proven that like holding the baby bonds the baby to the mother like it does with animals in the wild, and it sounds really fucked up to say like that. But we are animals, but like it does with the animals, and what has been proven that mothers holding their newborn babies with chemical smells. I don't know how they know. I don't know how they study it. It sounds like a terrible thing you'd have to study, but it's something I've heard of in my first knowledge.
Someone can say that when she had first baby, it was a possible the first baby, put them through it, or whatever, and then you had to keep this whole thing, and then they sort of put it straight away.
Always a crowd pleaser.
She said when it was so bad, she was kind of confused that she was and they just tried to like put the baby on the teats, so to speak, and then it just wasn't going for it, just like natural.
That's indeed. Yeah.
But she got a break, she had such a bad experience that it was like that. But she got a break, she looked into it, and then she realised what had happened, and then the next time it did happen, she knew what was happening. Apparently, what you meant to do, when the baby first comes on you, what you do is like put it on the teat, you meant to put it there somewhere, and what happens is leave it, don't let it take it off.
I remember when treasure hunts involved actual treasure.
Yes.
The baby will instinctively, and let's got its no eyes, it instinctively move towards the
Yes. What you force it. It's what can happen if you go to like the badge. What can happen if the like the highest ones, whatever is the play that we call the like the thing that Doing the bomb type.
Yeah. Which is what they do.
So it's different reason why it works for.
But now I think it just becomes his own, thinking on his own.
Yes.
That's why he's
Happy
so, yeah, like very.
Yeah, because in the 70s they seem to pay way more attention there. Like they do, you have a lot more women working on the wards, isn't it? Like so, instead of having like 2 or 3 nurses a day, you've got like a nurse and then a porter. And it's like I don't think for like. Yeah. Oh, I think it's important that it was a lot more women. I really do. I don't mean to say sexist, but I think that it's important there's a lot more women. Because they're more likely to earn distance than brothers, and know the differences between like certain pain what's normal and not, isn't it? You know what I mean? I think. And then again, that very sexy. Trying to put that into, trying to enact that to that. I'm going to make sure that all women, all people are women. It's just like.
I literally was doing good work and stuff.
In England.
Sorry.
Nearly 40% of NHS staff in England.
Yeah. Is that like immigrants, or is it like like they do in America where they take? Sometimes it's weird. Sometimes, like when you look at it, it's like it's not the fact that they've come from Africa. Well, they have come from Africa. It's not.
They've been headhunted kind of thing. Like
oh, okay. So like.
So like the NHS is actively recruiting migrants from African nations, including.
Okay. Yeah, see, because sometimes they count like they're like African American and like if it's 3 generations, but they're still African. So sometimes they do that, don't they? Those studies. And you don't know, isn't it? So that's why you want left-wing studies when you're looking at things like that. No, I mean, like, I don't really agree with when it comes to studies like looking into any people rather than go for the left wing because they're more likely to be not do that kind of thing, don't they? They are more likely than to subdivide it as being not 50 different people. You realise, hang on, wait a minute.
I take double taps for fuckers with heads.
That'd be the problem. The thing is, it's a big problem at the moment with interpreters and things like that. I love the woman's attitude either as well. I didn't get how it was. I didn't get how it's meant to be a sign of respect for us to learn a language, but then it's not a sign of respect for people to learn our language. And I understand if you're going to Spain, you learn Spanish. Well, you don't learn Spanish, you're really going to live in Spain, you learn your Spanish to function. I just don't get that attitude. If you think that it's respectful to learn other languages, then why are you telling me they need an interpreter? I'm really baffled. I'm going to stay for you advertising a program.
You can get interpreters just like free. They just send them to you. Would you have to be like a lot of trouble? I think like if you're in like a lot of trouble, maybe
Canada, maybe because Canada's socialist, like their healthcare's similar to ours, isn't it?
Because it makes sure that somebody. Because sometimes you hear like it's.
Oh no, it's a needed job.
It's a needed job, but yeah, I know.
100%. Yeah, 100% it's needed. But I think when it's needed to the degree that it's needed, or maybe this is one of those things where AI will help because you've got those interpreting things on your phones, isn't it? So maybe pads will replace them at some point. Maybe there'll just be a pad. I think there's some good ones. Let me hold it up and I'll talk into it. But I think with dialects, I don't know what it's called, but it's not urgent, but what Afghanistan people talk Afghanistan. Where different people say slightly different words and things like that. I've got to say, there's all these little regional things that just fuck you up, apparently. And then you read Arabic, and then you read about formal and informal Arabic, and change it even more and stuff. I only found that out with the box. I did that box that turned out to be whatever the intersect. I found out then what the difference in the languages that thing you showed me. Those are European. Some people are helpful, like, you don't saw that with people that they take. That's what I found out at first, was that. It's like that. It's all they say, yes, it can be masculine, but then you have to take the thinking. It's like, okay. But they turned out, no, don't worry. But yeah, so it's like, that I can understand. I think though, pads should be able to speak to French speakers, Spanish speakers, English speakers, because they're easy translatable languages on it. And isn't Spanish close to British in a weird way? Like they've got a language called Spanglish, where it's a mix of the two. It just seems to work on. And unfortunately, for the British don't like their old enemy. The French most old British doesn't. Their oldest enemy in the most recent allies back to be there. So they like, Britain have fancied them too. They're the cats. Oh, I don't know why we ever fight. I love you, Tony. We'll never do it again. Of course not. And then he reaches across to his like, that's Britain and France. Oh, darling, I don't know why we fight when someone else comes over. It's like, you can go away. Such bitches. I don't know why we do it, baby. And it's like, weird. But yeah, I think they're in trouble in France, aren't they? We're giving 500 million with boats on their shores. It's like, if France agrees to that, they're in trouble. They're like seriously in trouble. I mean, the 9 months of martial law in the streets, I think it was 9 months of martial law in Paris. It's weird how that wasn't hitting the news. I mean,
that was a big deal, but nobody seems to be making that.
Oh yeah, thinking about it. If you think about what was going on at the time of the news, nothing was really going on at the time. Paris was under military control. Last year, weren't it? No. Oh, no, last year. Yeah, I think it ended last year, the military control over there. Thinking, it blew my mind, they were under military control. Oh, shit. Yeah, it was last year. Last year, because he was at work, and I read it. Blew my mind. I was like, what do you mean? I thought they'd only gone in there like for concerts or something like that. I don't know. I think for about a year they were under martial. If not under martial law, the military was on the street. You know what I mean? Forcing curfew and things like that. Yeah, Paris was far. It's tasty. Oh, good. Who's this lacking? This was offline. I don't know. Embarrassing. What can I say? Oh, dude, you will not believe how badly the agent was. That's what the agent badly. But it's got what punch 150. Sexual, like, you really decide. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Oh my god, that was detailed. I did not need. Did not. That's not as good as that sounds. Get upgrade your weapon to legendary rarity, but then supply the bullets to 10 pounds. What can I hear you using? I thought it was really laggy a bit. I thought if I came up. I'll watch the SEWERKiNG tomorrow for the rest of SEWERKiNG. My friend did not like that square. It just didn't even try. It's up. Oh, someone does say. Shit, I thought that was a game. What did she say? So, did you separate or did you divorce? You haven't divorced your family. 3, they wouldn't claim lots or assets. Liquidated.
Oh, yeah, they won't pay if you've got any assets at all.
If you've got a house, you can claim a universal credit.
No, because I've said you've got to live inside the house. You can't own a house and then claim
You claim universal
she'll
credit.
be claiming rent though. Yeah, she'll be claiming universal credit, but she'll be claiming rent, she'll be claiming
Yeah, but she's not living in the property, that's not counted.
No, yeah, it's over £16,000. So yeah, anything over £16,000, they've got a universal credit.
No, but she's not living there. She hasn't lived there for 13 years.
Yeah, but it's still an asset.
No, but if she's divorced, it's not her asset. That doesn't work that way.
Oh no, not if she's divorced, but
13 years, so she hasn't separated.
Oh, separate, yeah, she's only separated, she won't be divorced.
Yeah, but if she can't live in the house and she can display that, which she should be able to, it's 13 years that she hasn't lived with him.
I know they're really tight on it. It's one of those things that they get people. And nowadays, if you've got a lot of people put out a pump, which is like they have caravans like a mobile home. You're not allowed to, if it's cost over £16,000 to put universal credit on. You can not tell them, but if they find out, they've obviously been paying us for a long time, but they've obviously found out.
Yeah, but unless her name's on the lease, it's not hers. If she's not. Yeah, but if you've got that property, that's not part of the property, it's not a shared asset. Your name's on the lease, it goes on the charge from that car. It's like,
There are lots of Euro force not right, like never before. They actually produced the social security and shut up! A lot of people are weirder. Let's bring up this one. Unless you're posting everything at the actual numbers, or you're separated or got evidence that you're not fully believing it. No. Obviously, it doesn't count towards you because you're not there, you're not doing it. So, no, she's not. I'm not going to lie to flip out of the feet. Then she's not going to they don't get a chance to get to the feet. We will get sacked. Sometimes just a game for I only got 53,000 in Universal credit last year. Why it's not enough? Well, that's it. You know, tells me I have to be anonymous. No, she was anonymous, but if you type for anonymous, that's a bigger sign. It's like, no, 12 years separated. No. Unless they've got evidence she's living there, then yes, no, that much they will. All of them do square. And even then, all their cards are rent. That's the only one I should say. It's really weird to know. It's like, if you signed on tomorrow, and you had to say, I'd still give you the other half, but she would give you the rental. But if you was living in another house, and your guys also give you lease, then you should get your rental. On the deeds, like, you don't. It's not kind of weird. They're very still they're really possible. She got 16 hours. That wasn't worth the 60 hours. Oh, that's why people are not trying to call it. It was real bit older, but I think it was sad for them. And he still haven't had a single go through the program. If you do it back, it's not even 2 weeks already. 2 weeks! Perfect. Yeah, it's still a bit better. But yeah. They did that on TV show, did they? For I think the last 1 or 2 episodes. It was chasing down, like, go for the walking right, right, back on their boat.
She might have just like wanted to get the money on the show and she's like, I'll sign up my boyfriend. I can't fuck. What's his problem? He's maybe he's gay. I don't know. That's not. And then when he walked out, I nearly died.
Yeah.
Jesus, he hates his body. That's brutal to say. There's a lot of guys for sure. And she's fucking exposing it. Damn. Good lord.
Whoa. Did you just tell to keep a mouth shut? You just threatened her on national TV. The boyfriend just told to keep a mouth shut. Keep a mouth shut. Smack her up. Oh, is he gay? Oh my god. Oh, that might be why he's angry. what set me off.
What was he gay? Another one. Montiplex was gay on the other show. She comes from the same place as I think she's got the same speed phone.
20 people calls me gay and then also says that I hate my body. That's pretty devastating.
Yeah.
Pretty weak.
Oh shit.
Such a bitch for making him cry.
So his girlfriend.
And I'm glad he did.
Wow. So you don't feel like a bitch then because you're glad you did it.
Yeah, but she texted me and she told me I'm jealous. Like,
We've spoke about the same issue before.
Baby gay. I don't think that should ever come more than once in a relationship. You gay.
Duffy,
It's not so 4 weeks, right? Jesus Christ. That's why they don't really play their music anymore.
she's going to do my documentary of it first.
No way.
Now realises what he's done and how much it did hurt.
I'm just doing it for Disney Plus as well. Maybe we should take it to that thing, innit? Because to keep a pop star for 4 weeks while drugging them up, that's fucking mentally, that's balls, because she's like a, not as close to a real person with the things you can get, isn't it? She's rich, famous. It's kind of weird, it's not national headlines that she was raped for 4 weeks. And that's why she's not a single, she's not one hit wonder. She's probably many hits if she hit the middle of her. Sophia got raped. We didn't know a doubt. That's fucking it.
See the crossover time between them.
Duffy had been attacked. Adele wouldn't have a career. Chickatree.com.
On today.
Suck me that fucking other game. Then I'm there.
Right, he said, Jesus Christ,
What? In a secular school? Oh, God. I want to see these. It's like seeing these people for a long time. I think I bet the Immortal got with that. I swear to God. Imagine being a Muslim right now, you'd be laughing your ass off, wouldn't you? You're like, hey, come on, look at this! Fucking guts, man. COV stay strong in face of adversity. The problem is they were torch children with a birthday, to be fair. They was literally born just because a dude wanted to get divorced back with someone else. I mean, you just gotta look around with that, religion, Jesus. But then again, isn't that something you can then use, I don't really call it as hard acid. You know, where you can use, it's not, I don't know, maybe it's an analogy where you can use that to show, I feel like everyone argues about whether or not straying further from the church leads to more dodgy behaviour. Can't you point to the C and V and use that as some kind of evidence? Yeah, because you're bored from the softening of it.
This better do what I think it does, or I'll be pissed.
Well, no, because like you don't see Catholic churches, right? You don't see like Sikh, you don't see Hindu churches. No, it's only the Seamen. As they say there. Yeah, but that's what I mean. Is it? Look, if you look how they were born from debauchery, weren't they? Essentially, there's a man who was debauched. He went off to what? And he kept killing them as well. If I remember rightly, did he kill a load of them? Yeah, see. That was the guy that created the CV. So I think you could use that as a proof thing to show that the further you come from the religion, the worse it gets.
Right, we got
That
this.
one, yeah, I think it's close to Satan, isn't it? You can get like take the best tab.
Right, so now we've got an ominous light leaning down.
Yes, sir. Tainted it. Right. And then they did it again. Yes. That's different ideas. I need my end away.
Understand that failure could lead to eternal damnation.
You can't have that. You can't have that, guys. Because that.
No. See, is it? See, it wasn't like that. It was true love. Yes. 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 It was a pure thing. That's actually critical the man did what he had to do. Oh no. It was created by a man who went on to lop his wife's heads off. Then was, I don't know, was not a pleasant person. I don't know if he was a pleasant person. I put it like he wasn't a pleasant person as well. Like he wasn't a nice king. I don't know, I think if I was on Game Show, that was the question. Was King Illuminate a nice king? I'm like,
Get a fucking grip,
yeah.
Maya, before you really do end up a corpse.
Yes. That's what I mean. He was a dodgy dude. Is the only way to describe it. And that was from the church. So I think he showed that the further you stray from the religion, the worse it gets. Look where we are. It's a really insane country. So we willingly give up weird rights. Jesus Christ, there's always been that one thing, you reckon? Ah, so maybe it was never meant to last that long, did it?
Everyone still in one piece? If not, pull yourselves together.
Conserve your energy. This realm consumes it without mercy.
Good Lord. I don't use it, darling. They're all dead.
Bonus points.
Why? Just steps away. I've got a video of it.
Oh shit. What that looks like.
Georgie's stuff going on with the Asians. It's an Asian guy as well that's out in him. It's not a racist white person. Hang on. It's just there, look, see?
Oh, God.
Yeah, it's like a whole building, look. A whole building.
Oh, no, that does look like that over on Wolverhampton Street, isn't that the one with all the windows put in?
Yeah.
And all the bricks starting to crumble.
Well, apparently, this like Roger Neon bloke, he's like a whistleblower. It's owned by a company whose director is this guy called Cameron Before. He's a serving Oldham councillor, officially aligned with George Galloway's Workers' Party. He sits on the council that comes out of Portsmouth.
Hang on, is that the guy who's whistleblowing? Or the guy who's over the building?
Owns the house.
Right.
He sits on the very council that carries out enforcement responsibility for dangerous buildings. He's previously been prosecuted over house of offence.
So he should have been on some kind of watch list, maybe, or not.
He works for the council.
Okay.
And in the council chamber, elected members who sit alongside him granted him slum landlord. He remains in post. His brother appeared on Bright and Manchester's most wanted list.
So not a wholesome family, then, to be fair.
This councillor's deputy leader's brother is convicted himself of drug runner.
Nice.
One councillor on his hand raised this. And apparently they've got a convicted felon in let get a raised license of speculated
God. It sounds like Jennifer Sean Hudson novel or something like that, where it's just over the top. Like, fuck. But the drug dealers got control of the council. It's like, no. I mean, why? I mean, it's kind of like the kid who tried to English. How is it that he's on the council, a slum landlord, and not shut down? You know what I mean? You think he'd lose his job?
Yeah, it's funny. I've worked for all the underway with this house and it's torn down. Worked for underway with the
Do you reckon that he deliberately let it fall down because it was cheap with demolition? No. And the fines are tiny compared to what he did?
I'm the one, Vicky. Not you, what would
Kill the scaffold. It's really take the sights off this fucking God. Well, oh, sorry, I thought it was only two went to hospital. Yeah, that's why I thought it was two. That's fucking mental. What do you reckon they was all doing that?
Well, they've been sent in, so I've been looking at see.
Oh, I thought they were knocking shit down. They fell on them. I feel like they were deliberately knocking down. Oh no, I'd save a bit of cash, Sam. Sack him. Fuck everyone's a fucking him out.
This is the promise these guys to be on at this stage. It's something they can't investigate if they're actually involved in one of the things.
Oh, it's not about conflict of interest, is it?
Admit to tell us behind the protected level of he's a sitting councillor, isn't he?
Yeah, but that's why he should be suspended until the investigation is the deputy takes over. So that way it encourages over-enforcement by deputies trying to steal people's jobs. You know what I mean? So it gets better for the people living in the houses. So if you're still that put your council every year, fuck by what he's doing it. If that's how it should work, I think it's going to be hard. Oh, come on now. Oh, come on now. It's absolutely fun. The guy's that. Let's be honest, the guy's a dick. Not some dude, because he'd also skin in the mud when he sees passers by.
Oh, yeah.
Take these, you fucks!
This one's gonna kick like a motherfucker.
In Oldham, it's one of the poorest in the country.
Oh my god.
Currently he's got a fleet of him. Previously, he criticised for leaving his Rolls Royce parked next to the War Memorial.
Oh, there you go. So he does.
His Rolls with German Porsche.
Oh my god. Oh. Yeah, that's good, I'm sorry.
He posed for a picture of it next to the War Memorial.
Oh, come on. I mean, that's quite good. You've got to admit, if that was on a comedy show, that'd be funny. That'd be like, oof. Yeah, he's clearly not a pleasant dude.
He's not a wholesome guy, is he? Oh, there he is, there he is.
Oh, gosh. The thing is, he'll just pay his fine and carry on. Maybe that's the weird thing. It's sad, but
Yeah.
Oh no,
That's what I'm saying. That's just sort of provocatively saucy.
yeah.
I've been made a mugger, and I will not be made a mugger no more. I feel like it's one of those things that you don't want it. If they said that in a courtroom, I'd take this up to supposed to do that. People. Like, bro, I mean, freedom of expression, yeah. Sometimes it's funny.
There is great power in instinct. Harness it.
See this stupid big man. Stupid.
Oh god, yes, somebody's got a picture of it.
Oh, what, sorry?
Of this fucking building that's come down. They said, look at the fucking crack in it.
Oh,
Just look at that there.
that's going to fit the next building, isn't it? Oh, is that the building that's
This
come
is the
down?
building that's come
Right.
down, yeah.
Sorry, I thought that was an after. Because of all that
Apparently
black bloody
that's from last year.
tarpaulin. That was last year. Who knows? Oh, yeah. It's right, but this is 7 years ago. I thought I meant that's when they took that picture. That's when I took that picture. That was 7 years ago. The face over the punch, yeah. Is that a crime? Considered as a cancer, you think that, you know,
Oh, yeah, but then I'll
just brew it out.
Bruno.
Could you imagine that's what they call the law? I love it. Good Bruno, bro. If you don't get that, you don't deserve to be working with him. No, smart. You think, Judd, how much fun was your experience in the match you just played? Well, I would say very fun. Lord Media Plum, his wife's asleep. He's a tool, she's asleep. No one's happening.